4, 3, 2, 1.
Listen up, y'all.
Okay, so what, in your opinion, is hospital birth like in Fresno?
I believe it's whatever you make of it, because if your clients are prepared and they know what they want, they're gonna get the birth that they want. If they have any reservations about what they want, they're not sure, they're trusting their doctor too much and not trusting their bodies, they're going to end up with some sort of an intervention. And I really believe that it's what you know before you go, because the births that I've attended so far at the hospital, most of them have been very good experiences for my clients and for me. The one that I went to that ended up in a C-section, the mom wasn't sure about herself and she wasn't sure about her body, and she had her mother there, and her mother wasn't fully trusting her daughter's body either.
So you were saying that a mom wasn't on board, and that's always hard because you have to have everybody on your birth team has to trust mom, and mom's body has to trust that mom knows how to birth a baby and has to trust that the baby knows how to be born. So if somebody who's not on board is kind of going to mess up your team plan, right?
Exactly. And that was unfortunate because she did want a natural childbirth, but she was in her head and she wasn't trusting of her body. She wasn't trusting of the people surrounding her, and she just put everything into the doctor's hands at the end. And when I asked her if she wanted to think about it before she went into the OR, she said, no, I'm okay with it. And so that was disappointing to me as a doula, because I knew she could do it, but she wasn't there yet. So I think it all just comes down to...
Not disappointed in her, just disappointed that she felt that way.
Yes. Yeah. That
okay.
She didn't trust herself enough to do what she knew she could.
Right. That's a hard thing to do when you're a first-time mom. Just because our culture doesn't allow for us to believe in ourselves. There's a lot of disempowerment going on.
Yeah, so I think as a doula, my job is to present all of the information, all of the options, so that moms and dads can really make the right decision for them as parents and be able to walk away from their birth experience in a positive way, no matter what the outcome is.
Exactly, because they were empowered, all the decisions. Yeah, that's the thing for me. It's not about the outcome. It's not about where the baby comes out of. It's like, were my parents... was the couple that I was working with, were they informed? Did they get all of the information that they needed? Did they make their own decisions that were informed decisions? Yeah, they did. Okay, then it doesn't matter what happens in the end because they had the power the whole time.
Exactly.
Awesome. Cool. So, I guess in the end, it really doesn't matter if you have a hospital birth in Fresno. It's not about the hospital. It's about what you know.
Mm-hmm. About your team surrounding you and the education that you provide yourself, because there's a lot of help out there if you are willing to learn about what your options are.
Because if you don't know what they are, then you don't have any.
Exactly.
Awesome.